Ladies and gentlemen, last time finished the Grinch head, and now I'm just about to finish up Mr. Sweet Tooth. And last I left off, I was going to put the, yeah, in the picture he's got a couple basically white rings around his nose if you go look him up. And I taped him off and I actually dry brushed basically a little lighter shade of pink with a little bit of white in there. I didn't care for it. To me it looked like it just was painted. It didn't look right. So again, I went with the plain nose. Only thing I got to do is put some gloss on his eyes and shoot him with the sealer, and he's pretty much done. And it's hard to tell on him. He does have a metallic sheen. It's also hard to see. I did put a wash on him and darken up some of the areas, but the dry brushing, when I say dry brushing, basically highlights. You probably won't see him. You might see him a little bit on the video here, but not much. But it's more subtle. That's again, I preach style, more of a subtlety approach to painting. You know, and just the way I do it. Very, very subtle. Got the little curly thing painted, basically the same as the bow tie, and different little shade of pink on the band there. But he's starting to really, I think he turned out pretty darn slick. Different, very, very different, and unique is what we like to do around here. Finished his spoon. I better put him down for I. Finished the spoon, painted it a metallic silver, painted the little jewel green, and all I did was basically put a wash on the spoon just to give it a little bit of color, just to give it the you know, better than just silver. And you can do a wash with black paint, just water it down if you want. I like to use the Vallejo stuff. It just you know, it's just easier. Don't have to. It's already pre-mixed, so you know, makes life easier. One thing about his spoon, I cleaned it up to a point, but a lot of it I really just really couldn't. I mean, it really needs a new. If you look, it's a little bowed. Again, needs a either a stronger shaft or you know, basically inserting another tube in there, however you would like to do it. But one thing you're going to have to do is it don't really fit his hand. It's it does if you like shove it all the way down that way. If you don't want to do that, you know, because it is I think it's a little too big, just a little. I just cut out like a notch right there so it'll fit in his thumb. Something I would do just to you know, if you want to hold it, but it does it looks like he's holding it, but I don't want to modify it too much. You know, do want to do the way the kit is. You know, if you want to add and improve on it, you know, any modeler can do so, and that's one reason why I don't do a lot of extra stuff on things like this, because you know, you should be able to see how the kit is made once it is you know, glued together, painted, and everything else. But Sweet Tooth, just about done. I may not get to see more of him. He may be I'm gonna probably get him wrapped up and shipped out. But anyway, Sweet Tooth getting done and done. The Churchill. And this is one of those kits where I got the suspension done. So now, instead of following order, oh yeah, excuse the fingers, that's you know, I like to paint my little cars outside. Well, you know, it was hot and humid and trying to hurry up, sweating to death. But anyway, I've been jumping around on the instructions. I got the all the suspension done. I need to get the hull done. That's basically what I want to concentrate on, is getting the hull together. And then some of the Mark III and the Mark II stuff is pretty much the same on the hatches. I mean, we get too technical. I mean, we can't see some of it to a point. But I need to get the basics, because there is some things on the sides that I need to make a Mark II out of than Mark III. So just jumping around. Now I got to remember to go back and finish up other things on here before I get too further ahead. As you can see, you know, sprues galore, and it's getting to the point now on the Churchill where I always like, if you know, one side you use one sprue, one side use another sprue, and then it's just, you know, A, B, C, D, work in that order. Now you have to like get a part off the sprue, part off over here, part over there. You know, it just takes forever. But anyway, I'll quit complaining. My turret, it does fit, so does swivel and everything. Not too bad for a little bit of guesswork on there. So Mark II turret does fit. Wanted to make sure I get that. I got a little more sanding. You can see it in the light. Got little divots, but no big deal. We'll that's what putty's for. We'll fix that up. But I want to get the hole together. And as you can see, I got the suspension on. Basically, there's a rail that goes here that holds the track, and then started getting the main pieces of the hull together, which almost done with that. Got to find on the instructions, it doesn't mention where this part is, so I had to go hunt that down, and then of course put the back and all that. But anyway, the hull is almost done. That's the main thing. What I'm trying to get this week is try to get the basic shape of the hull, and then we'll go in and you know, fix everything and start working on the Mark II versions of, and of course put the flamethrower tank on the back and all that. But anyway, I wanted to get the basic construction of the hull done, and then before I probably start detailing it, I want to get the bulk work out of the way, and that is metal track. This is the early type track for the Churchill, which is for the 1 and the 2. And if you never had this track, it's white metal, and they also give you brass to make it workable. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of time. Man, I just saw it in there. That's a lot of time, and I'm not going to do it because it's just not worth it, really. I'm going to glue them together and just do the individual track links like it is. It's just easier. It'll be safer. I won't lose any, and if I do lose some, at least you got some kit track that you can manipulate. But anyway, that's just easier on me to do it and get it glued. And in case anyone ever picks it up, you know, it won't fall apart. So that is what my plan is on the track. So I'm trying to get the hull together and then get the start doing the track. So that's what I got going on today. Working on the oak, or the okie, however you pronounce it. We're finishing up Sweet Tooth. We do have another, I think we're going to do a Marilyn Monroe head coming pretty soon. So anyway, that should be fun as well. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.